guys, the other day I was doing some thinking, as you do, and I realized that almost exactly a year ago and almost exactly 2 years ago, I was dealing with two very different but very negative situations in my life. A year ago, I was in a relationship that made me very unhappy, which is kind of an understatement. Not gonna go into why, not gonna explain that. Doesn't really matter, so don't worry about it. But basically, it felt like it was spiraling out of control and getting worse and worse, and there wasn't much I could do about it. And the year before that, I started going through a major midlife crisis. Well, I guess, hopefully, quarter-life crisis. But basically, I started questioning where I was going in life. At that point, I was a neuroscience major, and I realized that if I continued down that path, I was going to end up very, very unhappy. I felt desperately lost, like nothing would get me out of that trap that I had set for myself and gotten caught in. I started feeling extremely apathetic and basically felt like I was doomed to be unhappy for the rest of my life. But this year I really feel like there's nothing that's holding me back right now. Like obviously my relationship is over and I'm much happier without it, and I've been working on my midlife crisis and I feel like now I'm on the right path and I'm working towards what I want to do and I'm making progress, and I'm just so much happier like being in a place in my life that really makes me happy, and I feel like I have so much less weight on my shoulders than I did in these last 2 years. I feel like a lot of the time people say, oh, it gets better, like what you're going through, it's gonna get better, but this phrase kind of loses its meaning after a while, you know? Like a lot of celebrities are like, oh, I was bullied in school and it got better. Like, no duh, it got better, like you're a millionaire. Now everyone kind of wants to be your friend. So I thought that I would just share my thoughts as, you know, your average random girl who sometimes decides to sit in front of her camera and say things. Both of these things took many nights of crying myself to sleep and weeks and months of feeling sick to my stomach throughout the day because I was just so miserable. But I'm really happy with where I am right now, and I'm happy that I didn't just accept my fate and resign myself to being miserable, because as long as you keep one little tiny bit of hope that it's gonna get better, you'll find a way to push through and make it to the other side. So if you're going through anything negative in your life right now that's making your life not so great, I just wanted to share my thoughts and let you know that at some point it will get better. It might take a lot of patience and a lot of effort, but eventually you'll be able to push through. Like maybe what you're going through just needs to be able to run its natural course. Like my relationship, it ended because it just wasn't working, but it took a while to get to that ending point. Or maybe an opportunity will come that you never thought would be available, or you'll discover something that you didn't know before and it will just change everything. But right now you can't see it because it hasn't been presented yet. Like I had no idea that being a writing major was an option, but after I discovered that, it felt like the clouds went away and a lot of weight was lifted. Obviously there was a lot of work to go after that, but oh my god, it helped so much. I don't know, sorry if this video was like kind of weird and jumbly and doesn't make too much sense, but this is just something that I've been thinking about for like a week or two, and I just wanted to share it with you guys, and if it makes just one person feel slightly better about whatever they're going through, I'll be happy. If you have any thoughts on what I said, please leave them down in the comments below and we can chat. In the meantime, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!